Yo, welcome back to Jay Wes TV. I'm your host, Jay Wes. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We're gonna jump right into this clip, man. Smash that subscribe button, man. Y'all heard what happened to young Scooter. Unfortunately, the first thing people said was a police shooting. Next thing you know, they said it was a freak accident. He ended up fleeing from the cops, jumping the gate, and breaking a bone in his leg. I believe it was the femur bone. But the whole thing was, why was the cops there in the first place, man? Where was the woman getting dragged at? Where was she at, man? Where was the shots fired? All this was heard over a 911 call, man. We're going to get into that 911 call because everybody was wondering who made that call. It's Jay Wes TV. Let's get to it.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay, so I'm the neighborhood watch, and basically like I said, these guys they're like selling drugs in and out of the house. All you see is guys coming in and out of the house with guns and stuff. They holding guns in the air, and then it's like, I'm not sure if they're pimping, but it's the situation that's going on right now. This girl doesn't have on any clothes. They threw her outside. He was fighting the girl. He literally fought the girl. I'm not sure what they was fighting over. If they was fighting over drugs, that's what it sounded like. It sounded like they were fighting over drugs. And then they started shooting. She had someone come over there, and they started shooting. But the house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's just.
She did like she just throwing all stereotypes out there. Yeah, they selling drugs out there. I don't know what they doing, man. Next thing you know, I think they pimping. It's a woman out there naked. Then go some they carrying guns. They then from there I guess a shooting happened. But like this supposed to be neighborhood watch making that call, but it looked like somebody who just got tired of that house. It seemed like or tired of the traffic coming in and out. That's what it seemed like to me, and she want the police to do something about it, man. I don't know if all that stuff she just named is true. It sound right to me, but y'all let me know, man, in the comment section below. But let's get back to this 911 call, man. This so-called neighborhood watch.
Serving the area. The house needs to be investigated. They're definitely doing illegal stuff over there, and it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
Hey, nah, man. She just making stuff up on a dime, man. It been shots fired. Okay, how many shots was it? 3. When was it? It's happening now. Like, it's unfolding as you talking right now. And you gonna say, well, I think something is going on in that house that needs to be investigated. Like, after naming all that stuff, you feel like it needs to be investigated because something is going on. All that stuff you named, you said something is going on. Like I said, it seemed like she throwing all those stereotypes at this house. It seemed like, everybody got those houses in the hood or in the neighborhood where, it's a lot of traffic. I don't know if this is a good neighborhood where he at or what, but man, she seemed like she a sister at it. I mean, she's a sister too, and she calling them boys. I guess she got tired of all the traffic coming through. I don't know if she just threw anything out there for the police to catch to swoop in, but that's what it seemed like.
So I believe the girl is hurt, and that's why it's disturbing the area.
How many shots were fired?
I would say 3. It was 3 shots.
When did it happen?
It's happening now.
Okay.
So I believe the girl is hurt,
and they're coming from 273 William Nye Drive.
Yes, and the girl is hurt because she was like bleeding profusely, like blood everywhere.
Okay. Do you see or hear anything else?
Yeah, she's trying to get away, and they're holding her. She's being held hostage. Like, she's trying to. They brought her. The guy that was fighting her, she ran outside naked, and then he was fighting her outside. And then there was another commotion. She tried to get away. He dragged her back in the house. So now they're at the door, literally fighting. She's trying to get out, and he's refusing to let her out. And it's like 7 guys in the house.
All right, guys, there y'all have it. That was a 911 call from the neighborhood watch. At the end of the day, y'all let me know, man, if these accusations is true. If it is true, hey, you did your job, you know. But if it's not true and you just got tired of seeing so much traffic and you got tired of them probably having money and doing their thing over there, you became a Karen, you know. Y'all put it down in the comment section below, man. What you think about this neighborhood watch? Did she just turn into a Karen, or was this all, something that did needed to get reported? Either way, man, that's the 911 call we've been waiting for. We don't know the person and how they look, but from the sound of it, it sound like a sister. But I don't know if she went into Karen mode, hating on the fact that the traffic they got going on over there, or she was really doing her job. Just let me know in the comment section below. This is unfortunate. When the boys got there, they opened the door. They said the door was slammed and individuals took off. Scooter started hopping gates, and from him hopping that gate, he broke a femur bone, probably had internal bleeding, or it must have poked the artery or something like that, But this Jay West TV, that's the 911 call, supposedly from a neighborhood watch. She seen somebody bleed in, a lady naked getting dragged back in the house. She seen shots fired. She don't know what they doing, pimping, or it's just so much going on at the house, she said.